Introduction to the combatants. In the realm of superhero fiction, few matchups are as thrilling to imagine as a clash between Marvel's Hulk and The Boys' Homelander. The Hulk, a green Goliath and a cornerstone of the Avengers, is the alter ego of Dr. Bruce Banner, transformed by a gamma radiation experiment gone awry. His rage-fueled strength and near-indestructible form make him one of the most formidable beings in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. On the other hand, Homelander, the patriotic leader of the Seven in The Boys, presents himself as America's ultimate hero. Beneath his public facade lies a narcissistic and ruthless figure endowed with superhuman abilities. This article delves into a hypothetical battle between these Hulk and Homelander, analyzing their powers, feats, and who would likely emerge victorious in a head-to-head confrontation. The Hulk's abilities and feats. Origin. The Hulk's origin story is one of tragedy and transformation. Dr. Bruce Banner, a brilliant scientist, was exposed to a massive dose of gamma radiation during an experiment, resulting in his transformation into the Hulk whenever he becomes enraged. This green behemoth is driven by raw emotion, with his power growing in proportion to his anger. Strength. The Hulk's strength is legendary, often described as limitless. In the MCU, he has demolished military vehicles, shattered reinforced bunkers, and overpowered entire armies. His physical might allows him to leap vast distances, crush steel like paper, and deliver blows that register as seismic events. Notable feats. The Hulk's resume is packed with jaw-dropping feats. He single-handedly destroyed massive Chitauri Leviathans during the Battle of New York in the Avengers. He went toe-to-toe with Thor, the god of thunder, in Thor Ragnarok, holding his own against a deity, perhaps most impressively in Avengers Age of Ultron. He staggered Surtur, a fire demon destined to bring about Ragnarok. These accomplishments cement the Hulk as one of the Mindka's heaviest hitters. Durability. The Hulk's durability is equally astounding. He is impervious to bullets, explosions, and extreme temperatures. He has withstood Thor's hammer strikes, Thanos' brutal assaults in Avengers, Infinity War, and even survived a fall from a great height in Thor Ragnarok with minimal injury. His regenerative healing factor allows him to recover from wounds that would kill most beings. Speed. While not known for agility, the Hulk is surprisingly fast for his size. He can catch projectiles mid-air, react to high-speed attacks, and perform limited Parker-style maneuvers, as seen in his battles across the MCU. His leaping ability also compensates for his lack of flight, allowing him to cover great distances quickly. Homelander's abilities and feats. Origin. Homelander is the pinnacle of Vought International's superhero program in The Boys. Engineered in a lab and raised to be the ultimate hero, he is marketed as the embodiment of American values. However, his godlike powers mask a deeply unstable and sadistic personality, making him as dangerous as he is powerful. Strength. Homelander's strength is extraordinary. He can crush skulls with ease, punch through human bodies, and hurl objects with devastating force. In The Boys, he casually tosses a baseball across state lines, showcasing his raw power. While his feats are impressive, they often occur on a smaller scale compared to the Hulk's world-shaking displays. Flight. One of Homelander's defining advantages is his ability to fly, capable of breaking the sound barrier. He can keep pace with fighter jets and outrace explosions. His aerial mobility allows him to strike from any angle and evade ground-based attacks with ease. Heat vision. Homelander's heat vision is a lethal weapon, capable of slicing through flesh, bone, and even aircraft with surgical precision. This long-range attack gives him a significant edge in combat, allowing him to strike opponents from a distance. Durability. Homelander is described as nearly invulnerable, with Vought claiming he has been tested against every weapon on Earth, from bullets to nukes, unscathed. However, unlike the Hulk, his durability is less frequently demonstrated in the boys. While he shrugs off conventional attacks, he has not faced opponents of the Hulk's caliber, leaving some uncertainty about his limits. Combat analysis and comparison. Strength comparison. When it comes to raw power, the Hulk holds a clear advantage. His feats destroying Leviathans, matching Thor, and staggering Surtur, dwarf Homelander's displays of strength. While Homelander can crush skulls and toss objects across states, these acts pale in comparison to the Hulk's ability to level city blocks with a single punch. The Hulk's strength, which scales with his rage, gives him an edge in a prolonged battle, as his power would only increase as the fight progresses. Durability comparison. The Hulk's proven durability surpasses Homelander's largely untested invulnerability. The Hulk has endured attacks from Thor, Thanos, and other cosmic threats, recovering from injuries that would annihilate most beings. Homelander's claim of surviving all earthly weapons is impressive, but without feats to match the Hulk's battle-tested resilience, it remains speculative. The Hulk's healing factor further tilts this category in his favor, as he can regenerate from wounds that would incapacitate Homelander. Speed factor. Homelander's flight gives him a significant speed advantage. His ability to move at supersonic speeds and attack from the air allows him to outmaneuver the Hulk, who relies on ground-based movement and leaps. However, the Hulk's reaction speed is formidable, as he has caught projectiles and countered fast-moving opponents like Abomination in The Incredible Hulk. While Homelander could use his speed to harass the Hulk, landing meaningful blows against the Green Goliaths, durability would prove challenging. Heat vision versus Hulk's endurance. Homelander's heat vision is a potent weapon, capable of cutting through steel and flesh with ease. However, the Hulk has survived energy-based attacks before, including Iron Man's repulsors and Thor's lightning in the Mystique. While Homelander's heat vision could cause superficial damage, it is unlikely to penetrate the Hulk's dense skin or incapacitate him before his healing factor kicks in. Hulk's ability to endure such attacks diminishes the effectiveness of Homelander's range advantage. Tactical considerations. In a hypothetical battle, Homelander would likely rely on his flight and heat vision to keep his distance, attempting to wear the Hulk down with hit-and-run tactics. However, the Hulk's rage-fueled power growth means that prolonged combat would only make him stronger. Homelander's aerial advantage could delay the inevitable, but once the Hulk lands a blow, the fight would likely shift decisively in his favor. Homelander's lack of experience against opponents of the Hulk's caliber could also leave him unprepared for the Green Goliath's relentless aggression. The Hulk, meanwhile, would aim to close the distance and force a ground-based brawl where his superior strength and durability would dominate. His leaping ability could counter Homelander's flight to some extent, allowing him to pursue his airborne opponent. The Hulk's battle instincts, honed through years of fighting God and monsters, would give him an edge in adapting to Homelander's tactics. Conclusion: winner determination. Based on their demonstrated capabilities, the Hulk emerges as the likely victor in a battle against Homelander. His unparalleled strength, proven durability, and regenerative abilities outclass Homelander's impressive but less tested powers. While Homelander's flight and heat vision provide tactical advantages, they are unlikely to overcome the Hulk's sheer resilience and escalating power. Theoretical considerations. Homelander's potential advantages. His speed, flight, and heat vision could make the fight competitive in its early stages. If he could exploit the Hulk's limited mobility and avoid direct confrontation, he might prolong the battle. However, without feats to match the Hulk's endurance or a way to counter his rage-fueled growth, Homelander's chances of victory remain slim. Final verdict. The Hulk is the superior combatant in this superhero showdown. His battle-proven strength, toughness, and relentless nature make him a force of nature that Homelander, despite his formidable abilities, cannot hope to defeat. In a clash of titans, the Green Goliath stands tall as the ultimate victor, cementing his place as one of fiction's most unstoppable heroes.